How's everyone doing today? In today's video, I want to talk about these. This is the AR-7 Viper by Flechette Archery. It's just the magazine. This is a regular Alligator 80-pound crossbow with the stock. And I want to talk about this one today because I purchased this one, I think it was 2 years ago or last year, I'm not entirely sure. The gentleman that makes these has updated this magazine. There is now a version 2 or a revised version that doesn't come with the little laser here, and the magazine comes all the way out. It's a square. It's not like this one that has a little cutout here. And I don't know if it's still adjustable. I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm not entirely sure. But this is the older version, and it holds 7 bolts. It has, like I said, it has a little laser right here. It is sighted in, and we are at 10 yards, 30 feet. From where I am standing behind the camera. It does have iron sights. I don't know if I can, right there. It does have iron sights or a groove sight that runs along the whole magazine. And like I said, it does hold 7 bolts. It does have little clips to speed load. I do have those inside. I'm not going to be doing that today. I'm just going to be manually loading this because I do have the little clips or the bolt clips loaded with these right here. These are Saxon bolts in gold. They're not from Steamboat. These are regular Amazon bolts. Amazon Saxon bolts, I guess, war bolts, whatever you want to call them. And it's just a big chunk of steel sharpened on all 4 sides. This one not so much, but the 2 sides is. And this is a 6.3 inch bolt, and it does fit in here. As you can see, it does fit. I also have these, which is the hunting arrow, right there, and it's just a double razors. That's it. So I have a bunch of these, which is the same razor tip, but it has the plastic fletchings on it. These will not fit on this model, but if from the video that I saw not too long ago, the new revised version does fit these. And I just want to get that out of the way. And for this test, we are using the regular target bolts, and we are going to load 7 of these in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to manually load them right behind here, so I'm not in the way. The string is waxed. The rail is also waxed. The reason why I'm doing this video is, as I state on all of my videos, for home defense, the best option is going to be a firearm. But if you can't have one, or if you don't want one, for whatever reason, it's your choice. Everyone has the right to choice. This is a great option. Now, is it as strong as a firearm? Absolutely not. Will it stop an intruder? Absolutely. With one of these or one of these, you are definitely going to stop one. Oh, by the way, this version of the Alligator, this is a 80-pound limb. On my steam bow, which I have the steam bow Stinger 1, it did come with a 55-pound limb, but I have upgraded it to the 80-pound limb. So that's for another video. But for today, we're just going to talk about this one. I just wanted to throw that out there. This is just another alternative to the steam bow, or you know, if you don't have, if you're strapped for cash, I get it. Steam bows, Stinger 1 and 2 were very expensive. I know at the moment right now, you can probably get a Stinger right now for about $299. In some places, you can get them for as low as $229 in other places, but that does vary on where you purchase it. So this one, as I stated in a previous video, when I bought this crossbow was, at the time that I purchased it, was $70. The magazine was $99. So for a total of $175 with shipping, and well, shipping was free for this and this, but with taxes and everything, you're probably looking at about $180, $82 for this right here, and it holds 7 rounds. I have put a ton of shots through this. My wife and I do practice with these a lot, hence why we have that target right there. That's a really good target. We also shoot regular bows and arrows. You can't see the holes from all the way over here, but when I take you up there, you will see that it has a shit ton of holes, pardon my language, a bunch of holes, because we actually shoot these things all the time. Usually I would shoot them that way. That's why you see there's a big tote right there. But I have to build a backdrop here, a backstop there, because last week or 2 weeks ago, I was shooting this one, and I couldn't see the laser very well on the target. As you can see, well, you can't really catch it on video, maybe right there. It's on the yellow part right there up top. But the other day, the sun was so hot, it was so bright that I couldn't pick up the red laser, and I was iron sighting it, and one of the bolts went all the way across, and there is a building over there, and I didn't hit the building, but for future, I don't want it to even go that way. But usually, like I said, we shoot that way because it's the longest. From the back of my house to this is probably like 60 feet. So that's another thing. These are sighted for 45 feet, which is the interior of my home from one side to the other. I am 30 feet right now, so the shots will vary because, like I said, this is sighted in for these bolts at 45 yards. I mean, at 45 feet, sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. It almost fell. Sorry for the movement there. Trying to get you. There we go. No. Sorry about that, guys. Let's just lower it a little bit. And there we go. Okay, so like I said, this is a great option for those who don't want or can't have a firearm. Now, here in our household, we can have all of that stuff. So we just have these so we can plink in the backyard, basically, because the range is getting pretty expensive. So we use these to plink around on the weekends and to show our kids, teach our kids how to shoot at least bows and crossbows at the moment. When they get of age, we'll take them out to the range and have them shoot real firearms. Okay, so here we go. 7 bolts at 30 yards. Now, before I start, I do have a video that I recorded, I think it was 2 years ago, of how fast you can actually get 6 or 7 shots out of one of these. I did it with the Stinger, and I think it was about, what, 8 seconds, 10 seconds to let off 6 shots. Listen, I get it. With a firearm, you can let off 6 shots in 2 seconds. But we're not talking about firearms right now. We're talking about bows or crossbows. So, here we go. First shot. Now, where is my laser? There we go. Now, I was aiming at the center for the bullseye. And like I said, these are sighted in for about 45 feet. So I am going to be shooting a little high here. So that's why I'm starting to put the dot a little bit lower than the bullseye, so I can actually try to hit the bullseye. And you see how hard they hit. They hit extremely hard. So now, is it going to have the same kinetic energy as a firearm? Absolutely not. But with this 80-pound bow and one of these, I can guarantee you that you are going to stop an intruder. Now, like I said, I don't condone violence. I don't promote violence at all. You know, I'm a peaceful person. But shit happens. We live in the real world. And no matter what politicians say or what other people say, there are crazy folks out here. There you go. There's another 7. There's crazy folks out here that they just want to harm people. That's what they want to do. Unfortunately. And people need to have a way to protect themselves. And here we go. Now you hear that. I hear that. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but them things are hitting hard. So I put my foregrip backwards so I can grip it right here and just break it and cock it. And that's exactly how my hand stays throughout the whole session. Oh man, that thing hits hard. So let me take you over here. Now, it's not the greatest group, as you can see. Not the greatest at all. But let me lower you guys here a little bit so you guys can check this out. Now, there you go. It's not the greatest. There's my hand. And I have pretty small hands, but as you can see, I can cover most of them, except for this one up here. I can cover all of them with my hand. And I don't have a very big hand. So that's a group of about, you know, taking this one off, this one down here off. Let's remove these. Right there is a group of about 5 inches. That's not bad from 30 feet away. You know? And this is a really hard target. It's not that soft. That's why they're not going all the way in. Or at least past the fletchings. Oh, this one is, there we go. Yeah, from shooting them so much, the fletchings, these back pieces start to come off. But yeah, this is a pretty hard target. I got it at Walmart. It was like I think it was like 40 bucks or so, or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but there you go. As you can see, these things do work. Let me lift you guys up a little bit here. Now, let's do another shot, another session, real quick, before our time is up. Now, loading them manually, you do have to be careful a little bit because they do tend to move around a little bit. With the speed loader, it's a little better because they all drop one shot deal. And let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There we go. 7 shots loaded again. And again, this is a pretty inexpensive alternative. Flechette Archery on eBay. I checked their listings out yesterday. They don't have anything posted right now. The guy is on vacation, but I would definitely get the second version of this. So Flechette Archery, if you're listening, if you make more, let me know. I'll buy 2 more off of you of the new version so I can test out and see. But this one works very, very well on this crossbow, on this little pistol crossbow. And like I said, I mean, right now these go for around 100 bucks right now, I think. So now you'll probably spend about 200 bucks on a setup like this, depending on how much is the new revised version. And man, that thing hits hard. Okay. Oh yeah, these things do hit hard. Okay, we're out. Let's see what the third magazine. Okay, these are a little. We got a bunch of flyers because I wasn't really, worrying about that. We got 2 right here. But again, if this was someone, you got 7 hits right there. And this is about, from this flyer to this flyer is about 7 inches. So you got about a 7-inch group from 30 feet away. I was just trying to be fast. I wasn't really looking for accuracy. But as you can see, it's a pretty good. It's a very good option. I would not hesitate. I would not hesitate from using one of these for self-defense or in a home defense situation with these right here. I have all the mags to this. I have about 7 mags to this, like the little bolt clips, magazines, whatever. I have about 7 of them, and I have them all loaded up with these right here. These things are awesome. Obviously, these things are going to be a lot heavier than these. And also a lot heavier than these. I have a bunch of these. I used to have them loaded up with a whole bunch of these, but then I started thinking, we can actually cut our own selves with these, trying to load them up. That's why I started buying these, which they are sharp, don't get me wrong, but if you slip up, you're not going to cut yourself like you would with one of these. These for small game, perfect. If you're in a hunting situation that you want to go hunting with one of these, it's a perfect little bolt with a razor. So it's great for that. There is a video from Keith Warren where he uses these to take down even big game elk and hogs with this stuff. All right. So catch you guys on the next one. This is today's video. I will be bringing more videos with this in the future. I just wanted to get out a video for today about the Viper AR-7. And it's a sturdy little thing, man. Like I said, I had this for about 2 years probably. And when I first bought it, the only thing that did happen, which I mentioned in one of my videos, this little piece snapped off. He did send me a replacement, so customer service is on point. He sent me 2 replacements, as a matter of fact. But I glued it and epoxied it and everything. So for right now, it's holding on perfectly with no problems. So I still have the 2 that he sent me in a box of spare parts for all of these crossbows and bows. I have spare parts for all of these. And so I'm just using this until it breaks again. Then I'll remove it and replace it. All right, that's today's video. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.